Hey guys, it's Orange Titan again, back with another action figure review. This is the brand new Gamerverse series, Marvel's Juggernaut. Got this guy at GameStop. He finally came in. So, really happy with it. Really big guy. I did take him out for a second when I was at GameStop to check him out. Looks pretty amazing. Love the way the box looks. It is a heavy figure. I mean, look at that. Really heavy. But let's take this guy out. Let's check him out. Here he is right out of the package. Really cool. He's really big. Looks really nice. I was really excited when they announced this guy. Like I said, the last one we got was the 2-pack of the Colossus and Juggernaut, which that is still a really good Juggernaut to date. And I know the other one that is, it's probably the same size, is the Marvel Select, Diamond Select one. I never got that one. Yeah, that one looks amazing too, but I never cared to get that one because from what I've seen from videos and stuff and reviews, you can't really pose that one that well. So, yeah. But I'm excited for this guy. I think he's really cool. For accessories, all he comes with is this cool blast type effect, you know, like hitting effect. He does come with a grasp hand, a gripping hand, which is nice, and then he does just come with 2 fists, which are also nice. From my understanding, you just go like so, right? Or how do we do this? Do we take it off like that? I mean, it fits, so if he's trying to punch you, it works. I don't know if that's actually how it's supposed to go. Here's the knuckles, which you can see has little holes. I don't think that was meant to go. Look at that little ball peg. That's crazy. And I don't think it's meant to... Okay, let's put this head back on. I don't know if it's meant to, because I've seen it's not meant to do that. Maybe this is the hand that's supposed to go on. I mean, this one works better, I guess, a little bit. But from my understanding, right, because it looks like it just holds on. I think I could be wrong, and people have probably figured it out, so just let me know in the comments. But from my understanding, you just kind of go in, right? Or like how I had it, where if I take this off, yeah, it goes like that. Actually, yeah, it does, because look. So I figured it out. I mean, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's neat. You can make it look like he's punching, so that's kind of cool. That's awesome for the most part. I do wish, I mean, the Juggernaut really doesn't come with a lot, you know, because it doesn't really matter. Man, that's like really tight in there now. It doesn't really matter what the Juggernaut comes with. I mean, he's just a big guy that just is big. But in my opinion, if, you know, I think this pack would have almost paying $70. I think that's how much this guy is, almost $70, I think. I think it would have been nice if he had, maybe another head accessory would be cool. Because on the old Juggernaut, you got like a battle damage head. That would have been cool. Or honestly, a stomping effect would be cool. But overall, I'm happy for what we do get. For articulation-wise, let's get into that right now. So legs can go up to there. Can go up to there. You can swivel, which are nice. You can bend up to there. It's all new sculpt, so that's really cool. Foot can go up to there. It's got those nice toe hinges, which is also nice. Arm-wise, he can go all the way around, all the way back. He has those butterfly joints. I mean, look at that, which is really cool. which that's another thing. I wish he came with another hand like this, because it'd be cool if you could do the clapping effect. But can go out to there. You can go there. Can bend to there. You know, can move out. It can move the arm around, move the fist around, up, down, all that thing, all that niceness. Can go all the way up. Can go all the way up to there. It's a beefy character. He's not really going to be doing a lot. Head, can't really move up. Can move side to side. And then, let's see, you can go up to there, which is nice. Be careful, because it is like textured, and you don't want to mess that up. You can't move the bottom, which I'm shocked. I thought you could. You can't really go back, and you can go, but if you see, I guess a lot of people have been having this problem with their Juggernauts, where it just doesn't want to move. Now, I can technically move mine if I'm going slow. It does feel like the plastic's about to rip. So I don't know if that's like a problem that people have had. Let me know. I mean, it feels like it's gonna rip, but it doesn't. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into some size comparisons with this guy. Like I said, this is a beefy boy. So first, let's start off with like standard figures. So here's the CT Toys Wolverine, which is probably one of my smallest Marvel figures in my collection. So you can kind of see how big he is. I don't mind that look. I mean, it looks pretty cool to me, honestly. You know, having a big Juggernaut against Wolverine is always a cool thing. And then here's the Gamerverse Wolverine, which, yet again, this looks really good. You know, Wolverine's a little bit taller, but still, he's still tiny. Like, I mean, look at that. He's still small. So that's nice. Now, if you're like, oh, you know, I want to see what a normal size character would look, here is my Maximum Deadpool, which I did a review on this guy. Love this guy. And he's like a standard 6-inch with like Cap and Spider-Man and all that stuff. I mean, check that out. That's pretty insane, right? And then I want to let's show off some other characters. Here is the Maximum series Hulk, you know, which honestly is crazy. A Juggernaut's like bigger than the Hulk, so that's pretty crazy. And then we have the Colossus from the 2-pack, which still taller, still pretty taller. I hope one day we get a Marvel vs. Capcom Colossus, you know, the one that's for like small, it's like long legs but beefer body. So that's cool. It's pretty neat. Here is, you know, the Hulkbuster, which is crazy, you know. I mean, look at that. Hulkbuster is a little taller. So we got like the Hulkbuster and Juggernaut. It's crazy how big these guys are to them. I think that's really neat. And then for my last two comparisons, we got, here's the original Juggernaut, where he's small. This guy is small now, which is crazy. And then here's the one of my old favorite figures as a kid. Here's the Toy Biz Juggernaut, which I always thought this was a great Juggernaut, but you can tell like how, you know, I mean, crazy with the updates, right? I mean, look at this. You got this one, you got this one with the backwards hand for some reason. But I mean, look at that. We went to this, to this, to this now. That's just crazy. And I know people are going to ask, what would it look like with the different helmets and stuff, right? So first off, like I said, you can't really take this helmet off or take the head off. Just kind of one piece, unless you rip it off right there. But here is the 2-pack Juggernaut head, which this one's pretty cool. I mean, I feel like this one kind of works a little bit. I mean, the colors are a little darker, but you could fudge it. You could fudge it in. It doesn't look bad. If you wanted to do the unmasked Juggernaut head, it does pop right on. And it looked way too small, to be honest. Like, way too small. But, I mean, at the same time, I guess you could fit it in. Here's the battle damaged helmet, which has always been really cool with the Juggernaut helmet. I think that's just... So, I feel like that kind of works. If you have it like that, that works. That looks really cool. And if you really want to see, this is what the Toy Biz one would look like on the... it technically fits. It's very small. I don't think it looks that good. But hey, if you want to make it work, you could make it work. And then I know people are going to want to ask. You can't take the head off this guy because he's, you know, the head is stuck on. But on the old Juggernaut, if you wanted to put the new head, it doesn't look that bad, actually. Like I said, the colors don't match right away. It did just pop off. It doesn't match right away. Here, let's get a better fit on this. There we go. It doesn't fit right away, but I mean, it's a little big. I'm gonna be honest. It's a little big, but it's not bad. It can work. And then when it comes to like the different hands and arm accessories, I mean, let's see. I don't think these will work, but because yeah, these are not gonna work because the peg's way too fat. These are like new pegs, so you know it wouldn't work. And even if you did get it to work, I mean, that's how it's gonna look. It's gonna look very small. Now if you switched it onto, you know, this hand, same thing. It just looks way too big. It just doesn't really work out, unfortunately. But, you know, it is cool to have that option, right? If you want to do it. And then I want to say on the old one, you could take the old fist and let's see. Technically, it doesn't, like, because it's small, but technically you could, let's see, if I just get it in like so, which is crazy. This used to be a Build-A-Figure. So if you get it in like so, and you kind of put it in, I guess. I mean, it's not really holding together, but you can kind of see I'm able to like slowly put it on there. So if you probably have it like this, I mean, that's gonna work, but overall it's not really gonna do anything. But you know, it's cool. With them making this body, and since this is a whole new sculpt, I'm really hoping for X-Men versus Avengers Colossus, Juggernaut Colossus. I think the Juggernaut Colossus idea, and I think he's had the suit in other times, but I mean that would be sick, right? Just like kind of picture that a little bit, but with like the, I mean, that doesn't, it looks terrible with the small head, but I mean something like that would be super cool. I mean, they would have to make the head a lot bigger, but that would be really cool. Honestly, it'd be neat. And for fun, I mean, why not? We'll put this on. This is what the Hulk head kind of looks, which doesn't look bad, but doesn't look great. I mean, if you wanted to, I don't know, paint these the human color and then use this as a Juggernaut head, I mean, I guess you could, right? I don't think it would really work, but you could. So overall, what are my opinions on this new Juggernaut? Now, when I first saw it, I was excited for it. I am happy. I'm glad I have it. I will say it is probably my favorite Juggernaut in my collection. I do wish, though, for the price point, we did get maybe a another helmet. They could have reused this sculpt, but made it a little bit bigger and made it where it fit. I mean, I know he never had that in the game, but it would have been cool to have that. Or if they're not gonna do that, it would have been cool if he came with a screaming head under that, or a like, I don't know, like a smashing effect, like he's kicking. Or he could have came with the one thing he had in the game where he would grab like a, I forget what it was. Like, it was like a pipe. It wasn't a pipe, but it was like steel or something. And he'd bend it. But it would have been cool if he came with that. I mean, I do like the hand accessories, but it would have been nice if he came with 2 of these hands, like 1 grip and 2 clapping type hands, and then the fists. I know I'm griping on it a little bit. I do like it. I'm not a fan of the waist doing that because it does feel like it's gonna snap, but I don't think it's going to. I'm probably gonna put some hot water, do some hot water treatment with this guy, and he should be fine. But overall, I am happy with it. I'm glad I got it. It's probably gonna be one of my favorite, not my most favorite Marvel Legends, but it is up there as one of the most impressive Marvel Legends of the year. It's heavy, it's nice, I do like it. I just do wish, I feel like this guy was more towards like $50 instead of almost 60 to 70, but that's on me. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys always. Peace.